Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. You're all in legs up the wall pose. And I chose this posture to begin class today because we're coming after a nice long work day or whatever you may have been doing. When it comes to the time that it's in the evening, you might need a little extra help winding down. In the morning, when you practice in the morning, you might not need a long relaxation period. We often start in Shavasana, which is perfectly fine, but I want you to try something a little different today. So this pose, legs up the wall, the Parita Parani in Sanskrit, really helps to revitalize your body. It helps soothe the body by starting to drain some lymph fluid. And we have a knock on the door. So the other thing about this pose, it helps to soothe the body, it helps to ground your energy by sending energy down into your hips and your pelvis area, down into your root chakra, through your first chakra, right at the base of your tailbone. It has that grounding effect. But it also has a revitalizing effect and can help to promote positive flow of energy, which, because we're not going to practice together as a group under my instruction, you're free to get together if you like. Under my instruction for the next 2 weeks, tonight's practice will be a little strong. And I will ask you to explore your edges, to find a place that challenges you and push yourself through it. So I want to not only calm and soothe the body right here, but I want to give you a little bit of energy, a little bit of positive movement for the class to come. So with your hands, you just have them resting in any comfortable position. They can be out to the side a few inches from the hips with the palms up, just like you would in Shavasana. If you're feeling exceptionally sluggish or a little slow today, maybe try that. If you feel a little frenzied, maybe a little bit of excess energy, a little anxious energy, try to find a grounding place for your hands. So maybe turn your palms down, or place your hands on the belly, maybe one on the belly, one on the heart. Ultimately, you want to be comfortable here, just like you do in Shavasana. Let's all take 3 cleansing breaths together. So start an inhale with the base of your belly rising up your low abdomen, and then let the breath rise up to your mid-belly, and then all the way up to your chest, filling up and opening your collarbones, letting them lift, and then pause and hold the breath. Feeling the burn and the tingling, then open mouth with a sigh, exhale, release. Beautiful, we'll do that twice more. Inhale, fill up the low belly, mid-belly, and chest. Pause at the top and hold the breath. Feel the burning, feel the opening of your lungs. Hold it. And with a sigh, open mouth, exhale, release. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale, low belly, mid-belly, and chest. Pause at the top. Now make it your biggest inhale of the day. So taking a few more sips of air. Really, really opening up your upper chest. Feeling it burn, feeling it tingle, and hold it. Beautiful, then open mouth with a sigh, exhale, release. Beautiful, beautiful breath, you guys. Now let your breath return to a soft, yogic breathing. Maybe you explore using your Ujjayi breath in the practice today. That the ocean-like sound, the little Darth Vader sound. For the base of your throat, the top of your esophagus is closed just slightly, so you hear a little whisper-like sound on your inhales and your exhales, almost as if you were fogging up a glass. That's your choice if you'd like to explore that. If not, just let your breath be soft and even, full inhales and full exhales, all throughout the class. If your mind starts to wander, if you find yourself overwhelmed with emotion, come back to your breath. Let it be your guide. If at any point your legs straight don't feel comfortable like this, feel free to put a soft bend in your knees. Or you can move away from the wall and come into Shavasana. We'll be here just a few more minutes. Also, a note about the breath that's very important in any yoga class is it needs to be your guide. So like I said, today's class can be a little strong. You might break a sweat, you'll definitely build some strength. But I want you to listen to your breath. If at any point it becomes labored and forced or choppy, that's a sign that you need to back off. That's a sign that your body not only has found its edge, but it pushed past it. We don't want to go there. You get more in yoga by doing less. Try not to do too much. Finally, one last thing in this pose before we begin. If there is an intention that you would like to set for your practice today, I encourage you to do that now. And today we will be building a lot of strength. So maybe you can think about a situation in your life or a person in your life, maybe that person is yourself, that needs a little bit more strength to handle a conflict, to face the struggles of everyday life, process grief, whatever it might be. If you'd like to set an intention, I encourage you maybe to send some strength to that person or situation. You come back to that at a couple different points throughout the practice today. And with your eyes closed, gently turn up the corners of your mouth into a nice soft smile. Feel the peace and the simple bliss that generates. And know that happiness, that joy, is always inside of you. You can tap into it at any time by taking a deep breath and smiling. Three more rounds of breath. Right here. Good. And then gently bend your knees. Press your feet onto the wall. And maybe scoot your bottom away from the wall. Just enough so that you can comfortably bring your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a little hug. And then gently rock side to side. Just a little bit. Sending some energy through your full spine. Massaging the back body. roll over to your left side, resting in fetal position there for just a couple of breaths. You might be curious about what the significance of the sides are. On your right side, that activates the lunar channels in your body. The relaxation part calms you down. Whereas the left side promotes energy, promotes movement. It stimulates your digestion. So if we need a little bit more energy, as we will, coming out of that last pose, we come to our left. If we want to maintain a state of calm or soothe, we go to our right. And now as you're able, using little effort as possible, gently press yourself up, wake up the body, and then go ahead and move your mats to wherever you would like to be for our big production of the night. Don't forget, if you're right here, you will be on camera. And don't be shy, because why? Because why? No need to be shy. Alright, and then once you get there, go ahead and come back onto your backs. How did that feel? Does everyone like legs up the wall? They're really good. I like it better than laying. Your butt's cold? My butt is I agree. It is good. Okay. Know that at any time, if we're doing Shavasana, and you would prefer to do legs up the wall, you have that option in any of my classes. So if you just say, hey Robin, can I do legs up the wall instead? Go for it. Alright? Okay. So take a breath here. Reconnect with that yogic breathing. Again, remembering to originate the breath in the low belly and let it rise up. Filling up the lungs and then letting the breath cascade down, starting from the top and pressing low on your exhales. Soft, even breathing, never forced. And if it becomes forced, that's a sign to back up. On your next inhale, reach your hands up above your head, bring your toes and heels together. Let your ribs lift up, your low back rises off the mat. And feel yourself stretching, fingertips to toes. Let your belly be soft and let it rise and fall with your breath. Feel the activation underneath the armpits. Feel that opening there. Feel the stretching of the abdomen. Feel the stretching of the legs as your toes point forward. Good. Take another big inhale. And then on your exhale, bring your right knee into your chest and give yourself a hug. Good. Now moving dynamically with the breath. Inhaling, reaching out long. And exhale, bring your left knee into the chest. Really giving it a good squeeze, compressing the low abdomen. Good. Continuing out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right knee in. Good. Inhale out. Exhale, left knee in. We're going to do this 3 more times with the breath. Inhaling to lengthen. And exhaling to curl in again. Compress the low abdomen. Continue moving with your breath. This pose, Apanasana pose, wind relieving pose. You might be relieving some wind in your low abdomen, and that's okay. If that happens in a yoga class, you know, it's cool. Let it out. It's good. We let go in yoga, don't we? All right. One more time, each side. So yoga's fun. People think it's all serious. It doesn't have to be. Good. Once you've done an even number on both sides, go ahead, lengthen out, inhaling, reaching fingertips to toes. And now exhale, bring both knees into the chest, giving yourself a little hug here. Good. Gently rock side to side. And then pause in the middle. Cup your knees with your hands. Press your knees away from you, the length of your arms. And then with your knees together, draw circles in the sky with your knees. Massaging the low back. Warming up through the hips. And starting to activate in the second chakra. Right in the pelvis. That second energy center. Good, and now as you're able, as you like, pause and gently switch the direction of your circle. Good, now pause in the center, extend your left leg long on the mat. Keep your right leg into your chest. Give it a tight little squeeze. And now flex the foot, press the sole of the foot up towards the sky. Walk the hands up the back of this leg. Inhale here, and then on an exhale, gently pull your right leg in towards your chest, giving yourself a good stretch on the back of the hamstring, back of the leg. Good, now release your upper body to the mat. With your hands up towards the ankle, draw circles in the sky with your toes. Mindfully moving slowly, feeling a full range of motion through the ankle joint. Again, some of you have heard this before, but in yoga, our feet are very, very important. They do connect us with the earth. They ground us down, and we give not nearly enough attention to our feet as we need to. So it's good to connect with them. A couple points throughout the day. And as you're able, gently pause and switch the direction. Your left leg should be relaxed and long. No muscle movement here, just moving and opening up the ankle. Fluid circles. Good, now pause here, flex the foot, walk the hands up the leg, and inhale, exhale, another hamstring stretch, pull it in. We're going to work a lot in our legs, so I want to warm up this part of the body. Good, now release your hands a little bit, walk your hands up towards your ankle, and massage your leg with your fingers, starting in the ankle and working down, really driving your fingers all throughout the calf, the back of the knee, all throughout your hamstring. You can come to the place where your hamstring connects right with the base of your hip. So all the way in, taking as much time in any one area as you like. Good. Go ahead, walk the hands up the leg, and then one more time, take an inhale, and exhale, pull the leg into the chest. Maybe this time lift your upper body, mentally connect head to knee. And then go ahead and release it down. Release both hands, both legs, all the way down to the mat and pause. Take a breath and feel how that feels in your right hip, all throughout your right leg. Also know when we're working with the hips, I've said it before, we hold a lot of energy, a lot of potentially negative emotions in this area. So if emotions arise in this class or any class or on your own, feel free to let them out. Sadness, anger, whatever. Just let it out. Good. Take an inhale. And then exhale, bring your left knee into the chest, leaving your right leg long. Wrap your hands on top of the leg and gently pull it into your center line. Good, now go ahead and flex the foot, press the sole of the foot up towards the sky. Walk the hands up the back of this leg. Take an inhale and exhale, pull the left leg in towards your chest, stretching the hamstring. Beautiful. Now releasing a little bit. With your hands, walk it up your leg and make the circles in the sky with your toes, looking into the ankle. You want to find a comfortable place for your hands, so they don't have to be near the ankle. They can be on your hamstring, on the back of your leg if you want. No problem, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You want this to feel good in your body. When you're able, when you like, gently switch the direction of your circles. And now pausing, walk the hands up the leg, take an inhale, and then exhale, slowly guide the leg in towards your center line, stretching the hamstring. Releasing your upper body down, walk the hands up the leg, and again, massage. Starting with the ankle, then all the way up the calf, back of the knee, keeping your knee as straight or as bent as you like. In yoga, I may be the instructor, but your body is the teacher. So ultimately listen to my cues, but bring it into your body. Do what feels the most right for you. Your intuition won't lie, so trust it. Go ahead, walk the hands off the leg, take an inhale. The last one, exhale, pull the leg into your center line, big hamstring stretch. Maybe this time you lift your upper body, connecting head to knee. Good, now go ahead and release it all the way down. Hands are low, legs are long, and pause. Good. And bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Rock side to side 1 or 2 times. And then pausing the center, you're going to rock lengthwise on your spine, tailbone up to the base of your neck. Building heat in the body, warming up through the spine. Mindfully feel each motion connecting, each vertebra connecting with the earth. Massaging all along your back. And as you're able, you can either rock up using momentum and tap your toes down, or roll over to one side and push yourself up. Either way is okay. All right. We're going to do a little bit of abs today. Is that all right? Okay. I know we love it. All right. So we're just going to, right off of that, we're going to come into Navasana. So go ahead and pick your legs up. Try and make your shins parallel with the floor. Shoulders back. You can hold on to the back of the legs below the knee. You can straighten one leg, then the other. And or you can extend your arms out, pulling your shoulder heads back. Feel your low belly work here. So feel your low ribs closing in a little bit, supporting you, lifting you up. Take 2 breaths. At any point, you can set your toes down. If it becomes too much, challenge yourself, but don't push it too far. Good. So your next inhale, we're going to hover. So inhale, lower, hover. And exhale, rise back up, knees in. Inhale, hover. Exhale, come up. One more, inhale, hover. Exhale, rise up, big breath. And then tap the toes down, give yourself a minute to rest. Good, now let's come back into it. Let's back up into Navasana, send your hands out, working with the obliques here. Take an inhale. Exhale, send your knees to the right, arms to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, switch the sides. Moving slowly will increase the intensity of this, which is what we're going for. 2 more rounds each side. Move mindfully. Tuck in the low ribs, working into your core, your 3rd chakra, your Manipura chakra, your power center. So when I say 2 more times, sometimes I mean 3 or 4. 1 more time each side, I promise. You can do it. Massaging your glutes here too. Bring your awareness to something that's not burning. Good. Pausing in the center, take an inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale, rise back up. Good, and tap the toes down. Good. All right. Pause here. Plant the feet about hip distance apart. Knees up towards the sky. Grabbing a hold of your legs just below the knees. We're going to do some seated cat and cows, warming up the spine. So on an inhale, send your chest forward, lifting the spine, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze. Exhale, holding firmly onto your legs. Round the spine, drop your chin into your chest. Completing the exhale. Twice more each side. Inhale, come up, lifting and lengthening. Exhale, rounding and grounding down. Once more, inhale to rise up. And exhale, round down. Hold it here for 1 full round of breath and really let your back extend backwards. So feel that stretching all along the back body. Good. On your inhale, gently tip forward, rock up. And release. Good. Go ahead and come around and let's meet in tabletop pose. So here your wrists are right below your shoulders. Your knees are right below your hips. I want you to lengthen through the spine. So imagine there's something pulling on the crown of your head, sending your head forward. Again, I know that there's a couple of us in here that do this. If you've got hyperextended arms, so if the eyes of your elbows come forward, you need to put a small micro bend in and turn your elbows to the center, and that will protect your joints. Most people are not like that, but if you are, if you look up, I can point at you. Maybe? Okay, protect yourself, all right? So tuck your arms in to protect your joints. I didn't point at you and I didn't see you yet, but you know you do. Please take care of yourself. So lengthen through the spine. Imagine the crown of your head is coming forward. Bring your awareness back to the breath. And because we're working into our third chakra here, imagine the low ribs tucking in and under, which starts to activate the abdominal muscles. If at any point, when we're resting on our hands like this, it becomes too much, you can feel free to come up to your fists, lengthening out and taking kinks out of your wrists. All right, 3 rounds of cat and cow. So on your inhale, drop your belly low, send your sit bones up, lift your chest and lift your gaze. Full inhale. Exhale, round your sit bones down, round through the spine, drop the chin to the chest, open the space in the upper back. Inhale, sit bones up, chest low, or belly low, chest up, gaze up. Exhale, round down. One more. Inhale, coming into cow pose. And exhale, big into cat. We're neutralizing the spine. On your inhale, send your hips to the left. Your gaze comes over towards your right ankle. Really send the hips left. So you're stretching the outside of the hips and working into a lateral movement of your spine, looking back at your right ankle. On your next inhale, gently come up to center. Neutralize the spine. Your next inhale, send your hips way to the right and your gaze to the left. Really let yourself lower down here. Your next inhale, come up to center. Walk your hands forward, keeping your hips right above your heels. And exhale, lower your head. Your forehead can come to the mat if it's able, coming into puppy pose. Let your heart melt here. Sanskrit name for this pose is Anahata, which translates as heart melting pose. If this feels okay, and if you have a lot of spine flexibility, you might explore picking up your head slightly and pressing your chin to the earth. Feel the lengthening and opening of the armpits all throughout the side body and the spine. Also starting to really warm up in the hips. And bring us back to your breath. Good, now plant your hands. And inhale, gently lift your shoulders up. Walk your hands back. Bring your toes together. Bring your knees out to about hip or mat distance apart. And then press back to a wide-kneed child's pose. So your hands are forward. Your hips are low to your heels. And if you're able, bring your forehead to the mat. We're going to keep this active, so press into your hands to lengthen through your spine. Good. This really works in the hips. Know that at any point today or in any class, if you need to rest, you always can come to child's pose. This version, or the one with your knees together, which is a little bit more relaxing. Anytime we bring our forehead to the earth, it ignites our parasympathetic nervous system, so that starts to calm and cool the body. It also helps to spark our intuition. And then plant your hands, and on an inhale, gently lift yourself back up to table, bringing your knees back right underneath your hips. Good. Go ahead and step your right foot to the mat, right knee right above the right ankle. Good. Left leg's going to walk back a little bit. If you need a little extra padding for your knees, let me know. I'll come around and bring you an extra mat. The thing here is you want yourself to be fully supported and lifted so there's not too much pressure on your knee, or you want to be above the knee. All right. On an inhale, I want you to lift your arms up above your head and then let your hips sink low. Coming into this Anjaneyasana pose, this low lunge pose. With your arms lifting, your shoulders dropping down, your side body lengthening. With your hips flexor really starting to fire up all along the front of your left leg, left hip. In your exhale, lower your hands down. Send your hips back. Lift your right toes up so that your hips are right above your left knee. Lift your chest, gaze forward. And then exhale, square off over the front leg and gently fold forward. See that you're square, so maybe you have to send your hips to the center. It'll increase the intensity of the stretch. If you feel any burning in the back of the right leg, please put a small micro bend in your knee. Good, thank you for those adjustments. Listen to your body. No pain in yoga. Good. On an inhale, look forward. Gently set your right foot down. Walk your hands forward. And if you're able, lift the back knee, coming into a low lunge. If this is too much, you can keep the back knee lower. I want you to concentrate on pressing into both feet, building strength here. If you were at home practicing and you had a pair of yoga blocks, this would be a great time to have yoga blocks right here so you can lift your chest, holding onto your blocks. Take a breath. Good. Exhale, drop the back knee. Walk the hands back. And bring your right knee under your knee, coming into table. Let's take one round of cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly low, lift the gaze, cow. And exhale, really round through the spine. Good, coming back to center. Step your left foot forward, left knee above the left ankle. Walk your right toes back, pressing the ball of the foot into the earth. Again, being careful of your knee. On an inhale, raise your arms up above your head. Arms are reaching up, but your shoulders are drawing down your back. Hips are square to the front. Maybe that means you bring your right hip forward, your left hip slightly back. Drop your hips low. Side body lengthening. Big stretch in the hip flexor. Building strength and flexibility. Working into the joint. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure your mind is calm. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, lower your hands down. Gently send your hips back, right above the right knee. Lift your left toes. Square off over the left leg and inhale to reach your heart forward. And then right from the hips, exhale, square off and fold. And maybe you need to send your hips to the center, making sure you're square. And then as you're able, next inhale, gently bring yourself forward. Take on the sole of the left foot. Bring your hands slightly forward. And lift your back knee, coming into this lunge. Try and lift your heart. So your fingertips will be down, planking through your spine. Imagine that there's something pulling on the crown of your head, lifting you forward. Press firmly into both feet, build some strength here. And now continuing this. Straighten your left leg. Pivot over to the right side. Square your feet so your feet are parallel with each other. Parallel with the short side of the mat. Good. Inhale and look up halfway. Bring the weight slightly forward so you're not dumping into your heels. And then right from the hips, exhale, fold. Release the chin down, the top of your head coming right to the floor, aiming towards the floor. Your arms should be really comfortable here, not forcing anything. Eyes open or closed, either way is fine. Hips should be level and even. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale and look up halfway. Exhale, forward. Walk your hands to your left foot. Gently pivoting towards the front. And then with your back foot, gently step your back foot forward. Both feet together at the front of your mat. Inhale, look up halfway. Bring your weight slightly into your toes. And then from the hips, exhale, fold. Putting a bend in the knee as much as you need to. Working into the hamstrings, but not overdoing it. Hands are relaxed. Top of the head coming to the earth. Gently shake your head yes and nod your head no. Working out any kinks in the neck. Good. Pausing here, inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, lower down. Now send your hips low. We're going to come into some of our favorite poses. We're going to rise up to chair. So send your hips low, send your weight slightly back into your heels. Bring your fingertips alongside your feet. And on an inhale, raise your arms up, pivoting right from the hips. Send your shoulders down into their sockets. Drop your tailbone, take out the curve in your low back. Gaze straight ahead, or maybe lift. Make sure you're breathing. Maybe your low ribs are drawn in and under, activating your abdominal muscles. This chair in Sanskrit is called, or this chair pose is called Utkatasana, which means awkward pose. Not really comfortable. I don't know anybody that likes it. But it's good for us. Feel those quads burn. Take a breath. And on your exhale, bring your hands through heart center, straighten your legs and forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, bring your weight forward. Exhale, fold. Now, very slowly, and especially slowly if you have low blood pressure, bend your knees, root your feet into the earth, and on an inhale, bring your arms out and up slowly, coming all the way to standing. Palms touch above your head, and exhale, lower your hands to heart center. Close your eyes, bring your awareness to your breath. Reconnect with that yogic breathing that starts with the low belly and rises up on your inhales and exhales from the top down. There's many different instructions for yogic breathing. This is the one that I prefer. If something works better for you, by all means. All right. Now, as you're ready, gently blink open your eyes and lower your hands down. All right, we're going to move through 3 full rounds of Hatha style sun salutations. So these are the ones where we work into deep lunges. So if you have knee problems, you want a little extra padding below your knees. Maybe you, instead of having the mat rolled up, maybe you just lengthen the mat out entirely just to give you a little bit of extra cushion. So starting with your feet together, forward, up to hip distance apart. You'll see it instructed both ways. I prefer feet together, but it's up to you. Drop your tailbone low, lifting the front of the knees, activating the front of the thighs. Lengthen through your side body. So bring your arms up and back, dropping the shoulder blades down the spine. Hands are relaxed. Chin is parallel with the floor. Gaze is straight ahead or slightly up. Sometimes you can look low, but for this class we want it to be uplifted. Bring awareness to your breath. And now we'll begin at the end of your next exhale. Inhale, bring your arms out and up, palms touch above your head. From the hips, exhale, deep forward fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, step your right foot way back, drop the knee, raise your arms up above your head. Exhale, lower your hands. Step your left leg back, downward facing dog. Hold the breath out, and then drop your knees, chest, and chin, keeping your elbows pinned to the side. lowering down to the earth. Release your feet and inhale up to a cobra. Lifting the chest, lifting the gaze. Tuck your toes, exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward, drop your left knee, raise your arms up above your head. Exhale, lower your hands, step your left foot forward and fold. Soften the knees, root the feet down, and inhale, rise up. Exhale, your hands to heart center. Good, that was one half round. Inhale, other side, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, left foot steps back, knee lower, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Right foot steps back, down dog. Keep the breath out. Drop your knees, chest and chin. Elbows pinned to the sides, working into the triceps. Release the feet. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Right knee lowers, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Step forward and fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good, that was one full round. We're going to do it twice more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, right foot steps back. Lower the knee, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Left foot steps to down dog. Keep the breath out. Drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee lowered, arms up. Exhale, lower your hands. Left foot steps forward, fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the hands. Other side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, left foot steps back, drop the knee, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands, down dog. Keep the breath out, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee lowered, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands, step forward, and fold. Soften the knees, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more round, I'm going to cue it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good, make the movements full. Inhale, right foot steps back, drop the knee, arms up. Beautiful. Exhale, lower the hands, step back, down dog. Keep the breath out, drop the knees, chest and chin, elbows into the side, strong. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, drop the knee, arms up. Beautiful. Exhale, lower the hands, step forward, and fold. Soften the knees, root down, inhale, rise up. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale, fold. I love the breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, inhale, left foot steps back, drop the knee, arms up. Exhale, lower your hands, right foot steps back, down dog. Keep the breath out, drop the knees, chest and chin, elbows strong into the sides, work the upper body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left foot steps forward, drop the right knee, arms come up. Exhale, lower the hands, step forward and fold. Soften the knees, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Close your eyes for a moment, take 2 rounds of breath. Feel the body's really starting to warm up. Beautiful, strong postures, you guys. We're now continuing to build some heat. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, step your right foot back. Keep the right knee lifted this time. Lunge. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. If you need to, drop the back knee, otherwise lift. Drop the tailbone underneath you, more length to the spine. Shoulder blades in your back pockets, arms strong. Gaze lifted. Good. If you're able, bring your hands together through heart center. Twist over to the left side. Connect the outside of the right elbow with the left knee. If you need to drop the back knee, please do so. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, deepen your twist, looking to the side wall or maybe up over your left shoulder. Honoring your body and honoring your breath. If you need to drop a knee, please do. But find your edge and question if you need to take a little bit of pause. Good. Inhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Exhale, lower your hands, step back, down dog. 5 full rounds of breath here. Plant your hands into the earth. Feel the space between your forefinger and your thumb really pressing down. Feel that there's a marble in the palm of your hand lifting up. One straight line from your wrists all the way up to your sit bones. Maybe your navel comes a little closer to your thighs and your sit bones lift a little higher to the sky. Feel your heels drop into the earth. Beautiful postures underneath. Good. And we're going to come into plank pose. So on an inhale, bring your shoulders above your wrist. Pause here. Suck in the low ribs. If you need to drop, please do it. Working in the abs here. And now the upper body. So on your exhale, bring your elbows straight into your sides along your ribs and lower down, hover above the earth. It's hard, I know. Inhale, lift forward, upward facing dog. Here's a little education. Cobra, thighs are down. Up dog, thighs are up. Good. Exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. You guys are awesome. Inhale, bring your right foot forward. Right knee above the right ankle. Left ball of the foot pressing down. If you need to drop the knee, go for it. Otherwise, we're going to come up into that lunge. So on an inhale, bring your arms up. Press firmly into both feet. Drop the tailbone. Lift the fingertips, shoulders down the back. Gaze straight ahead or lifted. Feel your strength here. Feel your confidence. You have this. This is not easy. People think yoga is easy. It's not. But it's awesome. It's good. Awareness on the breath. And now if you're able, dropping the back knee. If you need to, hands come to heart center. Pivot over to the right side. Connect the outside of the left elbow with the right knee. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Looking to the side wall or gazing up and over your right shoulder. Dropping the back knee if you need to. Maintaining your breath. One more inhale. Your next inhale, lift to the center. Exhale, lower your hands. Step your left foot forward and hold. Inhale, look up halfway. Bring your weight forward. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Root your feet down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good, continuing to flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, from the hips, fold. Plant the hands. Step your right foot back. But drop the heel down. We're going to come up into warrior one on the left. So drop the heel down. Should be heel to heel alignment here. And on an inhale, press into both feet. Raise your arms up. Try and draw your right hip forward, left hip back, keeping both legs straight. Left knee can come as far forward as the ankle, but never beyond it. And it can be behind it if you need to. Drop the tailbone. Arms are lifted, side body long, shoulders down your back. Warrior one, I'm going to have you hold this a little longer than we normally do because we're building strength. It's a confidence builder too. Good. Really see that the outside of that right foot is connecting with the earth. If it's not, maybe you have to bring it in a little bit, or maybe you step your left foot back just slightly so that you can press down the outside of the foot. Straighten the left leg. Pivot open to the right side. Adjust the feet so your right foot's parallel with the short side of your mat. Heel and arch are in alignment. Drop the left knee. Coming into warrior two. Your hands are reaching straight behind you. Your shoulders are straight square. Your left leg's forward. Square right in the center. Turn your gaze to look over your left middle finger. Tuck in the low ribs. Your abdominal muscles helping lift you here. Maintain your breath. One more inhale. Good. Your next inhale, windmill your right arm up and around. Windmilling over, coming onto both sides of the foot. Drop the back knee. Good. Keep your left hand on the ground. Maybe walk it back a little bit. Bring your right arm up and back. Opening through the chest, opening through the sides. Back bending here. Taking a breath. It's a modified wild thing. It's a big pose. And then exhale, slowly winding around. Coming forward. Planting the hands. Lifting the back knee. Stepping the left foot back, down dog. 5 breaths here. Listen to what I said before and try and refine the pose. Bring it into your body. So the important things are you're rooting down, balls of the feet, palms of the hands. You're lifting up. Center of the hands are rising. Sit bones are coming up to the sky. Lengthening all throughout the side body. Beautiful. No kinks in the neck. Good. We're going to work into our upper body here. So inhale and bring your shoulders over your wrist. Plank pose. 2 breaths. Dropping the knees if you need to. Straight line. Heels through the crown of the head. Your next exhale. Elbows into your sides. Hover down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Gaze up. Tuck your toes. Exhale. Down dog. Good. Now turn your left foot in, coming into warrior one on the right side. So left heel drop. Step your right foot forward. Heel and heel alignment here. Knee above the ankle. Inhale, rise your arms up. Warrior one. Arms are lifted, shoulders down. Right hip back, left hip forward. Drop your tailbone. Bring the pose into your body. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana A. Gaze is straight ahead or slightly lifted. Shoulders are square to the front. Beautiful. Now on an inhale, straighten the right leg, pivot open to the left side, adjust your feet, left foot parallel with the short side of your mat, heel and arch in alignment, drop the right knee above the right ankle. Arms are reaching, one back, one forward, shoulders are square to the side of the room. Turn your gaze to your right middle finger. Your knee is tracking to the pinky toe side of the foot. We have a tendency to drop it into the center line, but that's dangerous. We want to draw it back, opening our hips. Drop your tailbone. Low ribs tucked in. Abdominal muscles engaged. With your next inhale, take your left arm, windmill it up and around, pivoting on the left back foot. Drop the knee. Right hand stays planted. Maybe walk it back. Left arm reaches up and around. Send your hips to the earth. Stretch through your abdomen, your chest, your upper back, your arm. Breathe into it. Feel this huge opening of the body. Full breaths. On your next exhale, gently come forward, wind around, plant your hands. Step your left foot up to meet the right, and fold. Inhale, look up halfway, and exhale, fold. Softening the knees, rooting the feet down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Close the eyes, 2 breaths. And open the eyes. One more flow. Inhale, arms up. From the hips, exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step your right foot way back. Left knee stays forward into this lunge position. Inhale, bring your arms up. Strong here. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, relax your face. And exhale, forward fold into that space to the inside of the left leg. Press into both feet. Keep your shoulders lifted. Humble warrior. Release your hands to your hugging the outsides of your left foot, so they're planted on either side of the left foot. Bring your gaze just in front of the left toes, and this is a strong pose. We might fall out of it, but we're going to try it. Gently bring your weight forward, put some weight into the left foot. Then on an inhale, lift your right leg up, press through the heel, try to keep your hips level, warrior 3. Fingertips can stay down. Bring your gaze right to the floor. Keep your low abdomen tucked in. Warrior 3, if you'd like to go a little bit farther, maybe you bring your hands behind you, maybe out to the sides, or maybe even forward. Doing this posture in the evening is a little more difficult. Our bodies are already fatigued. If you start to fall out of it, choose your reaction. Maybe you come back in, maybe you take rest. Never judging yourself. Just practicing. One more round of breath. And then exhale, lower your hands to either side of the foot. Maybe your left hand hooks the ankle. Point your right toes. Send your right toes up towards the sky, standing split pose as high as it wants to come. It's A-OK. Beautiful. Inhale, release the foot. Inhale, look up halfway, straighten the leg. Exhale, step the right foot way back, drop the knee. Good. You guys are amazing. Bring your hands on the inside of the left foot. Drop the top of the right foot down, if that works for you, if it's okay for the knee. Let the left knee drop open to the side, dragon. You have the option here of staying up on your hands. If you want to take it a little bit farther, come down to your forearms. Listening to your body. If your forearms are down, gently bring your hands back to the earth, lifting up. Place down the sole of your left foot. Now, if we had straps, all of us would be able to do this next pose. Because we don't, if you're at home and you're trying this, you might want to have a strap or have a tie or something, a belt handy. But we're all going to try to go there right now. We might just connect with our air, with the air. But what I want you to do is make sure that the top of the knee is down. So right above the knee, takes a little pressure off the knee, and the right toes up. Right hand planted, reach your left hand back. Try and make a connection. Maybe you grab your pant leg, maybe you grab the ankle, maybe you grab the foot. When you do this at home, you'll be able to. It's a huge stretch in the hips and in the quads. Hips and the quads, front of the leg. When you're there, if you get there, drop the hips low. Press the foot into the hand and open your chest. And if you want to try a little different, drop your left knee to the side just like you did in dragon. Lots of energy movement here, to the side, to the front. It's intense. Don't hurt yourself. Go wherever you can. No judgment. Not positive, not negative, either way. If you're used to this, it's a dragon, actually. Go figure. Now we're in the mythical birds. All right, if your knees to the side, bring your knee back up, place down the sole of the foot. Thank you. Release the hand. Bring your hand back around to the inside of the foot. Lift the right knee. Bring the hand on the outside of the left foot. Step the left foot back, down dog. Isn't that funny how we hate down dog and then all of a sudden we just good. Love it? Yeah. Right? The practice is working. Beautiful. 3 breaths. Hips high, heels low, head relaxed. Breath is smooth. One more upper body press here. Bring your shoulders above your wrists. Take a breath. Low abdomen tucked in, plank pose. And then exhale, bring your elbows into your side. Lower down, hover, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale, step your right foot forward, right knee above the right ankle. Left ball with foot planting down. You can drop the back knee if you need to. Press into both feet. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Lift the front of your shoulders back with the chest. Take a breath. Relax the face. Exhale, fold to the inside of the right leg. Shoulders are still lifted here, pressing into both feet. On an exhale, release your hands down to either side of the right foot. Bring your gaze just in front of the right toes. Bring your weight slightly forward, so you're starting to bring some weight into the foot. And then as you're ready, inhale, lift the left foot up, press through the heel, keep the hips even, tuck the low ribs in. Gaze comes a little bit forward. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. You're steady here. If you want to take it farther, explore moving your arms. Maybe they come to heart center, maybe to the sides, maybe to the front. Exploring, knowing that each side is totally different. Each day is different. Moment by moment is different. There's peace in that reality. Happiness comes and it goes, but so does pain. 2 more breaths. If you fall out and you want to come back in, go for it. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Pressing through the heel. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands. Maybe your right hand comes around to the ankle. Point the left toes and the left toes up to the sky. Standing split. Whoa. If you fall out of it, come back in. Don't hurt yourself. Be careful. This is the last for balance. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the right hand down. Set the left foot way back. Good. Drop the left knee. Beautiful, you guys. If you're able, if you want to, release the left foot. Bring your hands on the inside of the right foot. And then slowly, mindfully drop the right knee to the right side, letting the outside of the foot come to the mat. Dragon, let your hips sink low. And if you want to go a little farther, drop down to your forearms. Knowing that every body is different. Some of us are just built a little differently than the others. There's how many people on the planet? 7.4 billion or something right now? None of us are the same. So listen to your body. Do what it says. Maintain your breath. Let yourself surrender to gravity here. Take a little load off. Release. And if you're down on your forearms, gently lift back up. Place your hands on the mat. Bring your right knee back up to the sky. Left hand stays planted. See that the top of your knee is down, so just above the knee. If you want to go there, bring the left toes up. Reach back with your right hand. Again, if you're not able to reach your hand, know that that's okay, and props are perfectly acceptable. So one day we'll have them in here, but you definitely have something at home that will work. If you're making the connection, press through the foot into the hand, split the chest, and if you want to take it a little bit farther, change it up, drop the knee, the right knee to the right side. Let your hips sink low. Open here. It burns so good. Working big into so many muscles, so many joints, and your energy is really, really kicking up here. Good. Now gently release the foot. Bring your hands back forward. Bring the right knee back up to center. Lift the left knee off the earth. Take a breath. And then as you're able, step your left foot forward to meet the right, slowly, mindfully, and fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees, root down. Inhale, slowly, mindfully, raise all the way up. Reach your hands up. Keep your hands tall this time. Bring your hands together. Point your fingertips up towards the sky. Shoulders down your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Send your hips forward. Inhale. And draw a little line on the sky with your fingers, gently arching your back. Inhale, straightening out. Releasing the hands. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Root the feet down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. 2 breaths. Bring your awareness to what's happening in your body. Feel the different energy centers. So feel the base of the spine all the way down your tailbone. Your root chakra, number 1. Feel a space in your pelvis. It's your sacral chakra, number 2. Feel a space a few inches above the navel. It's your Manipura chakra, number 3. Feel your heart, right between the breastbone and the sternum. That's your 4th chakra. Heart chakra. Bring your awareness to the base of the throat. That's your 5th chakra. Bring awareness to right in the middle of the head, right in the forehead. That's your 6th chakra. And this is going to sound a little funny, but bring your awareness a few inches above your head, a few inches above the crown of your head. That's your 7th chakra. Feel the energy moving through your body, through your chakras. Bring your awareness back down to your feet. Feel your connection with the earth. Feel yourself stable and rooted and supported and strong. Release your hands to your sides. Gently blink open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up. From the hips, exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and just step your feet back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here, send your hips high, your sit bones high. Good, keep your left foot planted. Point your right toe, send your right toes up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your right hip open to the right side, open over above your left. Take a glance underneath your right armpit. Inhale, straighten the legs, square off the hips. And then exhale, bring your right knee forward towards your right wrist. We're going to come into pigeon. So drop the right knee down right by the right wrist. Step your left toes way back. Release the left foot. Take a glance. See that the left foot's right in line with the left leg. If you feel yourself falling over to the right side, that's a cue that you need to put something underneath your right hip to lift you up. A blanket, a bolster, a rolled up mat. Does anybody need one that doesn't have one? Alright, wherever you are, inhale, lift your spine. You can stay here if you'd like. You want to take it a little bit farther, reach your arms above your head, inhale. And then from the hips, exhale. Fold forward, sending your arms far out. And then either resting your forehead down onto the mat, or maybe bending your arms, making a pillow for your forehead, maybe stacking your wrists on top of each other. Ideally, you're able to connect your head to something. Good. Like I said at the beginning of class, by connecting your forehead down, you're starting your parasympathetic nervous system and starting to relax and cool the body. This is Pigeon pose, full pigeon. Big, big opener of the hips. Take a scan of your body and see if you're holding on to any tension anywhere. Are you squeezing your facial muscles? Are you flexing your feet? If so, don't. Are your glutes tight? Are your hamstrings or your quads or thighs? Let's all take one cleansing breath together. So inhale, filling up your low belly, your mid belly, then your chest, and pause at the top and hold that breath in. And then open mouth, exhale, release. Or let your breath return to normal so that your full body is relaxed. Pigeon is tough, but let yourself soften. Let your hips release. I was listening to a podcast yesterday from Bernie Clark. He's one of the leaders in yin yoga in the United States. And he was talking about flexibility. And I wrote it down because I thought it was so interesting. We might think that flexibility is all about long muscles. Well, in your body, flexibility is only attributed 41% to the muscles. 2% is to the skin. 10% is to the tendons. And 47% of a person's flexibility can be attributed to the joints. So you have to get in there. Pigeon really works into your SI joint, your hip joint. Connection of your leg to your hip. Does a lot when your body's warmed up like it is now. It actually does even more when your body's cool. So if you were to do pigeon in the morning, you might find your body screaming at you. But you're really, really getting into the joints and the ligaments, the tendons, when your body's cool. Just a little yoga insight for you. Alright, press your hands down into the earth. And on an inhale, gently lift your upper body up. And pause here. Tuck your left toes underneath of you. Very strongly, very mindfully. Inhale, lift your hips up. Extend your right foot up to the sky. Oh yeah. If you want, bend the right knee. Stack your right hip above the left and open up to the right side. Inhale, bring the right foot up. Now we're going to do this little opener. So bring the right leg underneath the left, open to the left side. Coming into rock star pose, placed on the outside of the right foot. Underneath, it's a little new. Pivot onto the inside of the left foot. Reach your left arm up above your head, send your hips to the sky just for a moment. It's strong, but it's so good. Take a breath. On your next exhale, set down the left hand. I love you guys. Bring the right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. And then exhale, down dog. Pause here for a breath. Readjust. Walk up one leg, then the other if you need to. And switching sides. Keep the right foot where it is. Point the left toes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Open up, left hip right above the right. You can glance underneath your left armpit if you want. Good, straighten the leg, three-legged dog. And then exhale, slowly bring the left knee towards the left wrist and set it down. Good, set the right foot way back. Release the foot, take a glance, see that it's in one line. Square off in the center. Again, if you're falling to the left side, tuck something right underneath the left hip. Cups are a good thing. Lift yourself up here. Know that you can stay here if you want to. It's no better or worse than folding. If you want to fold, inhale, reach your arms up. And right from the hips, exhale, fold. Drop the hands, scoot yourself down. Set your forehead on something. Maybe it's the mat, Maybe you make a pillow with your hands, maybe you stack your fists. If you were at home, you could also explore taking a yoga block and placing a yoga block underneath your head. We held the last one for quite a while, so we're going to hold this one for a few minutes as well. This is one of those poses where we often feel a lot of discomfort. I want you to stay in it unless you're feeling pain. Great transformation happens in moments of uncomfort. And personally for me, and for those of you that know me a little bit better, you know this. There's been a lot of trying times in my own life. Things that are just, who knows, maybe everything seems to be well with everyone else, but for me, just things aren't sometimes. And it's in those moments that change, lasting change and transformation is happening. It's the same thing in the physical yoga practice. Pose like pigeon is not easy. We want to move out of it. We want to resist. But if we stay, if we face that discomfort, if we breathe through it with a calm mind, a little bit of optimism and some hope, we will get the benefits of it, and transformation and change will happen. The body will become more flexible. The mind will become more relaxed. Overall health will improve. Just trust that and settle into gravity here. Relaxing all parts of your body, from the top of your head and your fingers all the way down. Your thighs and hips, your glutes, your leg, your foot. Relax. And know that if pigeon in this way doesn't feel right, you can always do a modification of this on your back. The modification on your back, you're stretching the left side as you are right now, is to make the reverse 4. Lying on your back, bringing your left leg is bent, left ankle above the right knee, and drawing the right knee into the chest. And for our viewers at home, about 30 more seconds. Consciously try and relax a little deeper into this with each exhale. Send your hips a little lower to the earth. Surrender to gravity. Use your breath. Almost there. I know it's hard, guys. I know. I used to hate this pose. Now I love it. Come back to your intention that you may have set at the beginning of practice. The strength that you're sending out. You've cultivated a lot of strength here today. Maybe now would be a good time to energetically, with your mind, send some strength to that situation. Even if it's yourself. Now plant your hands down and gently walk yourself back up on your inhale. Pause here. Tuck your right toes underneath of you. Plant your hands. And on an inhale, strongly, mindfully lift your hips up. Straighten your left foot up towards the sky. Then if you want, bend the left knee. Stack it. Open up. Good. Straighten back up, three-legged dog. And then shoot it underneath, over to the right side, setting down the outside of the left foot, coming into the inside of the right foot. Reach your right arm up and over. Send your hips up to the sky. Expand, open. Exhale. Lower your hands down. Bring your left foot underneath, three-legged dog. And then exhale, set it down, down dog. Take an inhale here. And just to have a little bit of fun, inhale, send your shoulders above your wrists. Exhale, send your hips back up, down dog. Inhale, come forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more, guys. Inhale, come forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Now drop your knees, relax your feet, send your hips to your heels, and come to child pose. Surrender here. No more arm movement, no more muscle action, so you can relax your arms. Your arms can be straight out in front of you, or you can bring your hands near your hips, place the tops of your hands on the earth. This is Balasana, child pose. If this ever is uncomfortable for your hips, something to take out a little bit of intensity is to put a rolled up mat or a blanket on top of your calves, between your calves and your hamstrings. That just helps to lift you a little bit, take some pressure off the shins, the ankles, and the hips. These are strong, strong yogis. We've made a lot of progress as a group since I started teaching here. Something to be proud of. Not that there's really any reward or achievement in yoga. There's not. It's not about that. But it is kind of cool to observe transformation actually happening. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. Your hands are straight in front of you. I want you to bring your hands back and grab a hold of your heels really strongly. Make a strong connection with your heels. I want you to pull tight on those with your hands. Then on an inhale, send your hips up towards the sky. Place the very top of your head lightly on the floor. Press your hips up, round through the back. Rabbit pose. Maintain your breath. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, slowly lower your hips back. Bring your hands forward. Gently bring your body forward. Set your forearms down. Set your feet way back. Lower your hips to the earth. Elbows right below your shoulders. Relax the tops of your feet. And lift yourself up to a little Sphinx pose. So your abdomen is relaxed, your glutes are relaxed, your feet are relaxed. Tops of your shoulders are down, your chest is lifted, your spine is just, your neck is just an extension of your spine here. Gaze is slightly forward. If you want to take it a little bit farther, you can lift your upper body up. Really compressing in the low back. Breathe here. And exhale, lower down. Good. And come onto our spine. So as gracefully as you care to get there, maybe we can make a little break dance move. You swing around on your spine. There you go. Hey, if you want, there's an open dance floor right here. In front of the camera. There you go. Come onto your spine, bring your knees into your chest. Close your eyes. Gently rock side to side. Massage the back body. Most of our work today was through our legs and our hips. It's always good to soothe the spine. Maybe you cup your knees with your hands and draw those little circles in the sky with your knees, massaging your low back, your tailbone, top of the glutes. Moving slowly. If you're doing that, you want to change the direction, go ahead and do that now. And pause in the center. Flex your feet, press the soles of the feet up towards the sky. Bring your hands open to a T with your palms up. Tuck your shoulders underneath of you, so send your shoulder blades down your back. Extend your left leg long, right leg stays up towards the sky. And then on an exhale, you're going to cross your right leg way over to the left side, coming into a spinal twist. Lift your upper body, twist it over to the right. Try and secure down your right shoulder. Your right foot should be all the way down. Letting your right hip lift all the way up the mat. You need to put a bend in the right knee, that's a-okay. If you just prefer to put a bend in the knee, that's fine too. Turn your gaze over to the right side. Close your eyes. Looks like I'm going to take class over about 5 minutes. If that's not okay with anyone, you might want to go ahead and work your way into final Shavasana now. Take a little twist to the other side and come to Shavasana otherwise. A couple more breaths. At the end of your next exhale, inhale, bring the back of your head back to center and slowly rise your right leg up towards the sky. Press the sole of the foot up. Adjust your upper back so it's even. Raise your left foot up to meet the right. Maybe pump your feet up towards the sky a little bit to reset your spine. Good. Now lower your right leg all the way down to the earth. Inhale. And then on your exhale, slowly lower the left foot over to the right side, setting it all the way down, bending the knee as much as you like. Lift your upper body, twist it to the left, trying to secure down your left shoulder. And then turn your head to the left side and close your eyes. Breathing here. Consciously try and connect your navel with your spine with each exhale, letting out all of the air. And shut off the lights now, helping your bodies to really cool down. Send your breath through your full body. See that every part is experiencing a deep, relaxing feeling. And then as you're ready, in your next inhale, bring the back of your head to center. And slowly raise that left leg back up towards the sky. Take an inhale here, and exhale, lower the left leg all the way down. And take a scan of your body and see if there's anything that your body needs to do before it can be ready to finish your practice. I won't take offense. If you need to do something, if your knees need to come to the chest, if you need to do a handstand, whatever it is, feel free to do that now. And then as you're ready, slowly come into final Shavasana. So send your feet long, separating them a comfortable distance apart, maybe mat distance or so. Let your toes open to the sides, softening your feet and your ankles. All through your legs and your hips. Bring your hands alongside your body a few inches away from your hips, ultimately finding a comfortable place. If you'd like a little bit more self-soothing, a little bit more comforting and nourishment, maybe place your right hand on your low waist and your left hand towards your heart. Explore that. Finding a comfortable place to rest. Relaxing your hands, your arms, and your shoulders. So that your belly is soft, your chest is calm. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, with your closed eyes. Let them be heavy in their sockets. Totally relax. Relax the very top of your head. And then scan and your body. All the way down like a wave. Try it 3 times. Top of your head all the way down. Your chest, your belly, your hips, your legs, and your feet. Relaxing. Again, top of the head, the chest, the belly, hips, legs, and feet. Soft. Once more. Top of the head, chest, belly, hips, legs, and feet. Totally relaxed and soft. Let go of the breath. Let go of all thoughts. If something comes to your mind, just like a leaf on the river, let it come and let it go. Don't attach. Take these next couple of minutes and let the practice integrate in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to your physical body. Very slowly, and with attention, take your thumbs and gently, slowly sweep them across the pads of each of your fingers. And notice the different sensation created with each touch. The lighter you touch, the more intense the feeling might be. Just notice it, become aware. And gently start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, letting in soft, subtle movement, starting to waken up the body. And then with your eyes still closed, bend your knees and place the soles of your feet on the mat. Bend your right arm near your right ear. And roll over to rest in fetal position for a few breaths. Keeping your eyes closed, still maintaining this strong, relaxing feeling in the body and the mind. And using as little effort as possible, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, sitting with your spine straight and your eyes closed. Join your hands at heart center in front of your chest. Come back to that intention you may have set at the beginning of practice, the one about strength. Feel your strength inside of you now. Feel the strength that you just cultivated, that you built in your body and in your mind throughout class. Send that strength to the person or situation that needs it. With your eyes still closed, gently turn up the corners of your mouth into that soft smile. Feel that peace, feel that bliss. Drop your chin to your chest. Give yourself a little moment of gratitude and thanks for doing this for your body, for your mind. Gently lift your head back to center. Now, because sound is so sacred in yoga, and the vibrations created can really affect our energies, we'll close class with 3 ohms, rooting us down, clearing our energy, and connecting us in community. So what we'll do is we'll inhale and we'll exhale with a sigh all together. And then we'll inhale and chant an om 3 times. Join in if you like, but either way, feel the vibration moving through you. And let it ground you down. So go ahead, inhale now. Inhale. Gently rub your palms together in front of your chest, generating heat and healing energy between your hands. With your eyes still closed, your next inhale, bring your hands in front of your face and breathe in this heat and healing energy. And to awaken the body, take your fingertips and gently massage your forehead, your cheeks, and your jaw. Massage your neck and shoulders, your arms, your chest, torso, low back and legs, sweeping across your feet, waking up your body with this positive healing energy. Now resting your hands on your knees. As you're ready, slowly blink open your eyes. Know that the light and love within me really does recognize and bow to the light and love within each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Know that I am incredibly honored and seriously feel so blessed to be able to lead you in yoga classes. I'm going to miss you too. I will send, I promise. I'm going to have so much new information. Like, I'm so geeked just for that. Like, I looked at the lineup of all the different yoga teachers, and it's just going to be absolutely incredible. And I believe it, it's totally up to you how you want to believe, but I do believe in energy and that you can send energy out, like I ask you to do sometimes. So trust that from that beach, I will send you some warm energy. I might be wearing a bathing suit and begin to tan and have some salty water on skin, but I will send you all positive energy. So practice, and I will, if you did not give me your email address, what you do want to. I have a thing here that you can do that. And I'll have it sitting right by the door. And I will email you a link to our video. Just grab one. Costa Rica for 2 weeks. I leave Midland tomorrow. And then I know. Let's see how I am. Yeah.
I don't want to hear first.
No way. Wow. Interesting. I will come back. I love what I'm doing.
Really? You just have to know how you have to try to get to sleep.
It is. I would definitely come back every year. But
Yeah.
But I will be coming back. I have some things in the works. Like I was asked by a trekking company in Nepal to be their yoga instructor for a couple of treks up to some base camps in the Himalayas this fall. So I am going to do that. Good for you. Just I'll be gone for like a month and a half.
So it's new, and I don't decide what's don't even.
But yeah, I love what I'm doing now, so I don't anticipate wanting to right Oh, nice. March and April. Right on. Awesome. Oh, I will. This will be my 3rd time, so I'll let you know.